Johnson.
Yeah.
I've only just met you. I love you so much already. I love how you design clothes. I love your house. I love your textile collection. There seems to be nothing you can't do. And all your worlds probably just kind of collide and are seamlessly coexisting, correct?
Correct, yeah. You know, it was interesting because I could have gone down many paths and didn't really choose a path until finally Libertine fell into my lap and was the first time that I really asserted myself, and here I am 19 years later.
But being a highly creative person that you are, what I loved was that in your recent fashion collection, you were showing your designs for Schumacher as clothing. And that's what I'm saying, a truly great creative person doesn't need to be categorized. These are vintage chairs, correct?
They are, yes, yeah, from a flea market here, yes.
Okay, look at your oversized 12.
And look at this, they swivel and they rock. So it's my dream chair.
This is actually a huge Viking refrigerator. Like, do you eat all
Yeah, it's fake Viking, it's the Sears, but
wait, what do you mean fake Viking? It's a Sears?
Well, I renovated the house and my business manager said you can't spend any more money, so I bought Sears appliances, but called the Viking store and said, my Viking labels fell off. They said, we'll send you a couple. So we taped this on.
Come on.
And in my mind, it was kind of like Libertine, when it used to be all vintage. We'd take these junky things and redo them. And
however you want to spend it. However you want to spend it. All right. Amazing juxtaposition about who you are in your life, Johnson. Cyndi Lauper VIP after party.
Yes.
And Warrior Pacer. Are you a basketball fan?
I sure am. My friend said, "What other sports do you like?" And I said, "Anyone where I have VIP floor seats." Oh, this is good. This is the Libertine show invitation. Pat Buckley, who I'm obsessed with, house mascot. Terrence, house Moscato, with his glass of wine.
Okay, I can't even stand that. And so that was an actual invitation to one of your shows?
Yeah, we sent that out to all the fashion people.
What's going on here at the grave?
That's me feigning crying at Marcel Proust's grave in Paris.
Wait, is that signed from Karl Lagerfeld?
Well, yeah, but I wrote that.
Oh. But otherwise it's authentic.
We were friends, but he didn't
We were
send me
close,
that.
but I forged his signature.
Voila.
Thank you. You know, I'm looking at the iconic wallpaper. What I didn't notice when I've seen the pictures of it is the kind of moire, like, that's killer.
Yes. 17th century Italian marble paper behind the platters and plates. Yes, yeah.
This is such a genius idea for people that don't live in a big space, that are in the city, that want this kind of almost traditional and out of the box.
Sorry to interrupt, but it does create space. It's this strange trompe l'oeil effect. And I have to say, it was white before, and this is just taped up.
Right, yeah. I'm noticing it sort of moved when I touched it, and I love how it lives with the dioramas.
The shift dioramas, yeah. Someone told me I have the largest collection in either America or the world.
Just say the world.
Like there are probably like 50 more in the garage. And
what?
Yeah, there are a lot of them. I guess I just can't stand a blank spot where there isn't decoration. I'll create it. These are just fruit and vegetable labels that I've stuck on for the last couple of years.
Wait, this Damien Hirst is signed to you.
Well, yeah.
With a heart, no less.
Damien Hirst wrote us and said, I just bought some of your clothes in the south of France. I love them. Where can I get more? And we wrote back and said, we love your art. Let's trade. And he said, sure. So we sent him a box of clothes, and 6 months later, he sent us each a painting and a sculpture, and that went on for 6 years, trading artwork for clothing. I want to show you this lampshade. I was talking about decorating everything. These are old Christian Lacroix pins that I've collected, and other punk rock pins, and pins that I've made for Libertine shows.
On a base, which is?
I think this is a Japanese sake.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Yeah. You make things seem how they always should be.
Oh, thank you.
So when I look at that, I think, well, of course that base should be with Perot for President in '92.
I walk into people's houses and think, why doesn't everyone have a lampshade like this?
Everyone should have a Cher VIP D2K tour.
For 19 years, whenever anyone would ask me, who would you want to dress? I would always say Cher and Stephen Hawking. And then my friend became Cher's stylist about 5 years ago. So Cher started wearing Libertine. Well, one time my friend was at the studio and I wrote this handwritten note to Cher saying, please write me a handwritten note back on your stationery so I can put it on my wall telling me I'm your favorite designer. So every time my friend would come, I'd say, where's my goddamn note from Cher? And she'd say, oh, it'll come. Well, then she called me and said, we're going to Cher's concert this Saturday. So Saturday I wrote this note to myself from Cher. She said there's a slight chance we might meet her for 2 minutes before the show. So I folded up that note that I wrote to me from Cher 2 minutes before the show was starting. They said, come, you're meeting Cher for 1 second. So I pulled out my folded note and said, hi Cher, very nice to meet you. Will you sign this for me? So she signed the note saying,
where is
really,
it now?
It's hanging somewhere, but it's in my book. And Cher thinks it's the funniest thing that she's ever heard. I use that side of the bed as a stretching bar every morning to stretch out my back.
What are these? What's this?
I just wanted something a little more colorful than brushed steel, so I cut up
come on, you did
art catalogs and taped them on and created this.
Okay, note to many people living in dorm rooms, kids, people in their first apartment. You can take a catalog, an art catalog, rip out the page and just
tape it on, junk it up.
Create its own, chop it up and create a little...
No, not chop it up, junk it up.
Junk it up.
Yeah, junk it up.
Well, it doesn't look junk up. And then, of course, look at this velvet Suzanne.
Yeah, isn't that divine? This was a prototype for that little shop on Rue Jacob, that crazy woman that does the gorgeous hand-marbled plates. Anyway, she didn't think it was successful, but I loved it.
Successful here. But it's the juxtaposition of the unexpected and the
If it's
exotic.
not in high and low, then it doesn't interest me. I mean, it's just got to have a little bit of attention to keep my interest. This screen is, I desperately wanted something from Jeffrey Bean's estate, so I bought that from the Sotheby's auction. This is the Terrence Ecott. This is named after Terrence, yeah. Yep.
This is such a great pattern because it's sort of got the traditional vibe of Ecott, but it's just so out of the box. And wait, look at outside. This is like a little magical paradise.
Yeah, it's my little magical paradise. It, you know, it's tiny, but it's all I need.
The sound of water trickling, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's transportive.
Salt water, always kept at 94 degrees. It's heaven to come home and have a spritzer in the pool after work.
And I bet do you actually go in your pool?
Yeah, every day after work. Sorry to get too personal, but this really is my favorite room in the house, my bathroom. I love to take baths in here by candlelight, and it's surrounded by all these 19th and 20th century, probably even some 21st century Indian pictures on this hand-blocked brown and white wallpaper. This has been hanging here for probably a year and a half. The first incarnation of the Hamish floral, and I still want to do wallpaper. I love this print so much.
I mean, imagine that.
Yeah, sublime.
With that.
Sublime. Wouldn't this be chic to have my my bedroom upholstered in this?
Totally. Or even curtains. Curtains with that as the trim.
Yeah. Divine.
So you can have so much fun with this.
Divine, yeah.
Look at this with the safety pins. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. We've done extensive safety pin things that you'll see at the studio. I mean.
What, with clothing?
Yeah, love safety pins. You know, it was original DUI punk rock.
Yeah, of course.
Punk rock. So near and dear to my heart.
So is the studio near here? Can I see it, please?
Yeah, 2 minutes. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Can Terrence come or is he going to stay here?
He's staying here.
Okay, bye, Terrence. Love you. Can we just reiterate how crazy it is that I've been wanting to shoot you at your house, and our mutual friend Kate Brodsky said, by the way, Johnson, I don't know if you know Susanna Salk, she wants to shoot with Stacey Bucas, Quintessence, and you said, I'm in bed right now reading her book, Decorate Fearlessly. And then when we were in there, that book is by your bed. Thank you. We were connected already. And what's so crazy is you don't need to read my book, Decorate Fearlessly. You should have been on the cover of that book. You have nothing to learn.
It's great. I just love, I order
to be inspired.
Yeah,
of course.
You're
open.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, so we're heading to your studio now.
We are, in fact.
And when you say studio, like that's your office, that's where the clothes are being designed, imagined?
Yes, and everything's made in the USA, either here or in New York.
Uh-huh.
And then we hand embellish everything at the studio. Look at this little piece of goods. Divine. Divine. Yeah. Ooh, that is actually divine on you. Look at this. I mean, have you ever...
What?
Yeah.
What?
All over
And this is one of your wallpapers, right?
Yes, this is Robert Burns, a poem by the Scottish romantic Robert Burns.
And then you embellish it in fashion for the coat.
Yeah.
It comes with all these amazing pins and things.
Well, there are only two that we made.
Sorry, let's appreciate the lining. I mean, come on.
And then these are the safety pins that I was talking about. Safety pin flowers.
And may I just say, your fashion isn't just an excuse to be kind of wild and crazy on a box. I can tell the quality.
Hamish floral jacket.
Oh, the Hamish floral jacket. Which kind of is great with this.
It's divine, yeah, I love that with that t-shirt.
I love you. Don't miss another video visit. Click on the orange Q to subscribe and have Quintessence virtually delivered from our doorstep to yours.
The breath of an angel.